take a deep breath. Less than 20 seconds, you're all going to be movie stars. You'll be the next Jimmy Twyman. Don't worry about it. Okay. Honey, I'm going to be rocking and rolling. You might need to turn that off. Okay, does anybody know what my lecture's about? That's good. This is going to be great. I better look it up just in case. So I can make sure I get you all your money's worth. Yeah. And what's the first paragraph? Oh. No, there will be no winging. Okay. You rolling? All right, let's everybody take a deep breath. See how tight your shoulders are, and if they're tight, take another one. Let's find a comfort zone. Let's take a look at reality. Some real concrete facts that are necessary to understand why 24 hours is not enough. Everybody in this room knows that time is changing. It is moving faster. A day goes by faster now than ever. You never have enough time. It's not that the 24 hours has changed. Its consciousness is changing. This is occurring, whether you like it or not. It's occurring because of cosmic potential and possibilities, but also the development of technology and integrated technology. You can instantly be anywhere in the world on a computer. You can roam cyberspace. So all of a sudden, the fact that that is possible, time has changed. Because what you can put into the time that you are perceiving is a vast, greater proponent of knowledge. Next, time is changing. We don't even live in the same universe we lived in last year. We don't live in the same universe. The world as we know it has passed away. We live in a new solar system. All of a sudden, guys, everything that you've ever heard or really thought about the universe is changed. This is September 2006, Newsweek. It's changed. Some planets have been added, and some planets have been taken away. So we are in the midst of the changing face of time. Now, how did I get involved in looking at the changing face in time? In 1975, I was struck by lightning while talking on the telephone. And this whole spiritual search and this whole business about spiritual reality, I come from South Carolina. Everybody goes to hell where I come from. There is no question that if you were born in sin and you were in the South, those fundamentalists are going to make sure that you're afraid of Jesus and you're going to go to hell.
That's why I'm moving to North Carolina.
That's even worse. That is hell. So in 1975, when I got struck by lightning, what happened in my changing perspective of time was this. What I never believed in, had no idea, no focal point, no paradigm to understand it by. A near-death experience. One day I never believed in any of this stuff. The next day I was dead, and the day after that I became everything I never believed in. And my last 30 years has been an internal search to not if it's true, but how it works. Not whether there's a life after death, but what are the mechanisms and its purpose. Not whether there is eternal life, but the direction and intent of eternal life. Not whether there is a divine architect, or there are angels or beings of great power, presence, and potential, but who are they? And what is their purpose? And what are they good for to me? I have seen the heavens. Dead for 28 minutes. Completely paralyzed for 6 days. Partially paralyzed completely paralyzed for 6. Partially paralyzed for 7 months. It took me 2 years to learn to walk and feed myself. And in this near-death experience, I lifted out of my body, became aware of multi-levels of consciousness. Not by some study, and I didn't contemplate my navel. You know, I didn't go on a spiritual search with Maharaji or any of that stuff. I just answered the damn telephone. People say, Dannion, you're so important. You're so special. Well, all I did is God called me on the telephone. And the only burning bush I saw was me. And people say, Dannion, you're so special and so important. You've been dead 3 times. I said, hell, not near as important as being alive 4. So in the changing face of time, we have to realize that a dead person's point of view is that nothing ends without something else beginning. And I hope as we begin this search and this conversation today, that you do the same thing I'm doing. Trust this. You are a great, powerful, mighty, playful, spiritual being with dignity, direction, and purpose before you came into this room or into this life. And you will be a great, powerful, and mighty spiritual being, playfully, with dignity, direction, and purpose when you leave here. I don't give a crap what anybody tells you. I don't care what you think. It doesn't matter. This is true. So for the next hour and a half or 2 hours, buy into it. And open up your consciousness to identify yourself as a great, powerful, and mighty, playful spiritual being with dignity, direction, and purpose. And I will show you a marvelous world that's changing all around you. Now, in the course of looking at us now, and to realize that there is a cosmic event occurring that's causing 24 hours to be not enough time. You know more, you're more aware, you have more feelings, you realize more things. So it's not really time changing, it's you. Because of a cosmic flow of energy that's moving through this universe that can be measured scientifically. Because we sit at the end of a 26,000-year cycle called the precession of the equinox. Our little galaxy, this 1.1 billion planets and stars called the Milky Way, has now traveled 26,000 years to circle what we call the signs of the zodiacs, but through each of the 12 constellations that we now know to be our particular part of the universe.